Right, so I don't know how many of you are socially invisible or are familiar with the fact, with the feeling of how it feels to not be noticed in a crowd or in social settings. Like I don't know how many of you are kind of like the quiet kid in your classes or whatever. I think people kind perceive socially social invisibility as some kind of bad thing, like it's negative thing, it's something with negative connotation. But I think that it's not true. Being socially invisible has its pros as well as its cons. Like obviously, we know that if you are socially invisible, you can't have genuine human connections, or you can't have good friendships or whatever they are. But I kind of disagree. I think if you're socially invisible, you people don't expect much, and I think that's a really good thing. Like you're not expected to do certain things. You do People don't expect you to act a certain way, or people don't expect things from you. For example, if I talk about myself, remember also if you're new here, all of my videos are based on personal anecdotes. I don't claim to be some kind of like an educated or someone who is qualified to talk about stuff like this. All of these are my personal anecdotes. Yeah. Also, please ignore whatever's going on in the background. Yeah. So, as I was talking about, I've always been the quiet kid in my school, in my college. Like, right now, I'm in college, and I don't really talk much. I'm just scrolling Reddit on my phone in the background, attending lectures and whatever. I have some friends. I have a few friends, but all of my friends know that I'm not the type of guy who will approach them. Like if we are in college, I'll not approach you. If you come to me, say hi and whatever, I'll have a conversation. And it's not like because I have an ego or something. I just don't like, I just don't like conversations. Don't get me wrong. I like talking to people. I like meaningful conversations, but small talk scares me. If that makes any sense. Okay, so with that out of the way, let me tell you about this story or whatever it's called. So as I said, I don't talk much, right? So, in this summer, 2024 summer, June, July, I happened to be on an internship or a volunteering opportunity, and there I met some students from my college, and we kind of hit it off. Like we didn't, I won't say we hit it off, but we like became friends. We became friendly with each other. Like we hung out a few times, and there was this one person and I think we had a lot in common, so we talked a bit. But in but when college started, when college started, I didn't approach her or anything. Like I went about my day, took classes and whatever. And I thought that felt really bad about it because I didn't have the confidence to talk to her or just be normal. I didn't have any ulterior motives or anything. I just felt bad about it. So yeah. So one day in October, we kind of ran into each other and we caught up. We had some small talk, and I apologized for not for like ghosting her basically. And she was like, "Oh, I didn't even notice that you were in my college." That's when I realized that oh, I'm really socially invisible. Like people don't even notice me. I'm that kind of socially invisible. This one time, I thought that a group of people hated me because of something I did, and then I got to know that they didn't even know that that existed, and that whatever that I had in my head was in my head. So yeah, it's basic. This video is basically a rant. I don't really have anything to talk about, but yeah, my channel is not like a channel where you'll find stuff. You'll find knowledge. Like you won't be educated or you won't learn something from me. This is just the kind of channel you'll turn on while you're eating or some stuff, like to fill the void basically. Like I want to have a channel like Elisha Long, but from his channel you can learn stuff. He teaches a lot of stuff. He talks just like this without a script or anything. But like you can learn a lot from him. And with my videos, I don't think you can learn anything. So yeah. Lastly, I wanted to talk about how you can how you can use your social invisibility as a kind of like a advantage. Yeah, advantage. You can because you don't have any expect people don't expect stuff from you. You can do work and you have a lot of free time. You can use it to have your own projects or work because you have a lot of free time. You can just work on yourself or on stuff and then surprise people. For example, right now I'm trying to work on myself, have on my hobbies and whatever. For example, if I want to be a better programmer, I can work on my programming while no one's noticing, and then I can just like create a good project and then surprise everyone or whatever, and then gain social credits. Or I don't know. This video was just a mess, and I just wanted to get all of this out of my system. If you like the video. If you dislike the video, and I'll see you tomorrow or whatever, whenever I want to talk again. Bye.